it's your girl Stacy Sunshine, and today I'm just going to be showing you how I went from this and just achieving these cold rod set curls. To start, I just used the orange cold rod sets along with the pink ones, and I believe that the different sizes are determined by the colors. So I don't know exactly which one it is, but if you get the orange and the pink ones, you can get curls just like the ones I have here today. To start, you're gonna need a denim brush, a rat tail comb, spray water bottle. You are going to need the Shea Moisture Coconut Enhancing Smoothie, and it's in the flavor coconut and hibiscus. And of course, you are gonna need some sort of mousse. I'm gonna be using the Nairobi Rapid Shine Foaming Lotion. So in washing my hair today, I'm gonna be using the Shea Moisture shampoo and just some cholesterol olive oil deep conditioner. If you know me, you know that I like to try out different products, and these two items are a really good combination for me, especially for like a quick wash and go. Like I just wanna wash my hair, condition it, rinse it out, and not go through like, you know, the pre-poo, the wash, the deep conditioner. This is a good way for me to have my hair washed and still have some moisture to it. To start, I wash my hair with the shampoo, and I rinse that out, and I go back in with the deep conditioner, just rub it in for a bit. Once that's done, I just rinse that out. I don't leave it longer than 5 minutes. One of the things about olive oil cholesterol is that it's very moisturizing. Even after you've washed it, you can feel some of that residue on your fingertips. So that's something that I really like about this, and I will put the link down to everything that I used in the bio, and hopefully you guys can try it out and let me know what you think. So to start, with this hairstyle, I just basically sectioned my hair into, I want to say like 4 rows. So I started out with the front because that's the easiest to reach, and so in the front I just used the pink cold rods, and in the back I used the orange ones. I used the orange ones for the back as well, but I think I could have probably use some of the pink ones, but I didn't have that many, so it was more of a convenient choice and not the choice that I would have had if I had my way. So if you do try this at home, try to stick with the pink curling rods all the way around. That way you can get like tight curls around the perimeter and like bigger curls as you get to the center. I still like how it came out, but this is just something to consider when you're doing this at home. So after I've sectioned off in pieces, really take your time. One of the things that I did that made this more bearable was watching an episode while filming, because it's kind of tedious, and if you aren't mentally prepared for it, this is not the hairstyle that you're gonna get through. You need some patience and some time, and just be gentle and take your time to get through it. So I curled it not really in any specific direction. I just curled it wherever my arms could literally reach and it was convenient to curl, and I cupped it at the bottom. If this is the curling rod, once I've rolled it up, let's say this is, my hands is representing my hair, I would sweep it up, and I broke it. I would sweep it up front and around so it can lock the hair in place. So if you finished your curling rod and you find that it's moving too much, you most likely haven't done it the right way. So try putting it on in a way that the curl or the set that you just rolled is stable, okay? That's gonna go a long way. Otherwise you're gonna have it dry. I've done this multiple times, and this is the one that actually came out good enough for film. So take my word on it, curl it, make sure there's no wiggle, and I think you should be fine. Work your way in very small sections. As you can see, it doesn't really matter the size because you will be splitting them up anyway, but the smaller you can work through your hair, the quicker it would dry, and the more curls you can have to split even further. Because I realized that the ones that I did do a bit bigger, I can only split it up in but so many pieces because they were bigger pieces. But the ones that I curled like a little bit smaller, or like I used just a little bit of hair, those curls were super defined and the ends were less frizzy. So that's a pro tip for you for when you go to try this on your own. So once it was done, I sat under the dryer for about 45 minutes. And again, if you see me laughing during those times, I was watching All American, but it made the time pass by so quick. And I'm telling you, if you have a favorite episode or a favorite TV show, favorite movie, this is the time you want to do it because your arms are gonna get tired, but you can do it. I stood under the dryer for 45 minutes, and then occasionally I kept going back over it with a hold spray by Tresemme. And that was just to make sure that it was drying and that the curls do hold. And one of the things I also realized with this is I felt that it made it dry a bit faster, or like even dry hard. Somehow I feel like this, when I put the curl enhancing smoothie in it, it made it a little bit too moisturized. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it never dries because it has so much moisture in it. But with curls like this, you actually want them to dry. So they are a bit like, they're very moisturized, and that's because of the shea moisture. But my plan with this was to just make sure that it had some kind of like crisp and crunch to it. And that's why I went over it with this. So after 45 minutes, I felt it and I took out one curl on the front, and I thought it was dry. And I pull on one and make sure that it has that, you know, bounce back ability. I don't even know what to call that, but it bounced back. So if it bounces back, chances are they're dry. I would actually take out one here and take one in the back just to make sure that it's dry all around. So with that, it was dry, so I went ahead and I took out the rollers. But as I was taking it out, I felt some wet patches, like especially here on the crown. And I think that part is really important because if everything here is dry and it's wet here, the hair won't stand. And I'm struggling with this just a bit, but I think it worked out. But if you are doing this hairstyle, again, I'm filming this at like 10 p.m. It's about to be like 12, and if those that know me know that it's past my bedtime, so I'm just trying to get this quick. So start this at an earlier time and work your way, like pace yourself so that you don't have to rush through the process. After I took out the rollers from the hair, I felt that it was a bit wet, so I sat back under the dryer for an additional 10 minutes, and then once it was done, I was ready to go. So I put away the dryer and then I started separating the curls. And here's where you should be very gentle. And if you have some hold-in spray or maybe a little bit of gel, what I did was I sprayed a bit of this Tresemme oil in the palm of my hands for the parts where I felt the ends would be frizzy, and I just kind of wrapped it around just to make sure that as it continues to dry, it doesn't get more frizzier, but maybe the frizz will be a bit more tame. That's what I'm hoping. I think it did the job, but we'll see as the days go by. One of the things to notice as you're separating the curls, if you roll the curl out that way, you want to make sure that when you take it out and you're separating the curls, that you're rolling that out that way. That's towards you. And if you roll it towards you, curl it towards you. That's the best way I can explain that. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section and I will be more than happy to answer that. Again, take your time. I think the key to doing your own natural hairstyles is to take your time through the process, because it can be time consuming, and that's why I personally don't wear my hair out. But when you do, it is fun and it is a feel-good situation where, you know, the hair on your head is yours and it feels good, and it's, you know, it's a good feeling. But it's moments like this when we don't pace ourselves that end up being a discouraging moment for us to try future style. I'm saying this from experience. So if you are going to try this, make sure 1, you have the time for it, and 2, that you're gonna take your time for places that matter, like separating the curls. You can split this up as much as you want, and the more you split it up, the bigger it will get, and the less you split it up, the smaller it would be. I did medium, and partially because I'm tired, but 2, because my hands are hurting. I'm tired and my hands are hurting, but if I really want it, I can go in and probably separate it even more. So I would have like a bigger fro, and probably if I could separate more in here, this could probably stand a bit more. But again, I am content with what it looks like for now. And so this is what I'm gonna be rocking with. I am pleased with the results, and I hope you are too. Just a few takeaway messages. If you are into natural hair, please, I urge you that when you do attempt styles like this or any other natural hair for that matter, dedicate time to it, because this is not a style that you can rush through, and it's gonna be discouraging when you try it again. So 1, pace yourself. 2, make sure you have ample time. 3, have fun with it. You want this to be a fun experience and nothing that you're like punching the air because it didn't go too well. If you are not having fun with it, or if you are just not into DIY, so you just don't have the patience for it, don't even bother trying this hairstyle because it's just gonna frustrate you. My hairs are usually underneath wigs, and if you are not following me on Instagram, please do, because I share like hairstyles and I share like my wig collections and stuff like that. So if you aren't already following me, this is my Instagram right here. Thank you so much for tuning into my page. I hope to give you guys an update maybe on IG, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you like videos like this, DIYs for hair, lifestyles, home improvement, this is the channel for you. And please, if you haven't already, you've already come so far, please join our family by hitting that subscribe button. Definitely hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I make a new video like this. Thank you for watching, and you have a great rest of your day. Bye.